Welcome to a new episode of JAYSTRAYS. Sometimes the straying is super far away, sometimes it's super close. We don't like to put ourselves in any box. Speaking of boxes, that's what we're here to do today. So, we're here to get JAYSTRAYS garden boxes ready to go. It's officially spring. We've got multiple raised beds here. This guy's our strawberries. We got sequoia strawberries that have been here for quite a long time. I usually pair this guy up with a bunch of chilies or peppers on this side. Then we've got our provisional berry stand, and we've got a red raspberry willamette. We've got blueberry high bush hybrid, North Country, so North Country blueberries. And then we have thornless blackberry, Chester blackberries. So I just planted these last year. This is their first year by themselves. Kind of been steering their growth. They need a little bit of trimming and cleaning up this box. Then we have over here, behind door number 3, this is our herb box. So we got cilantro coming in hard, yeah. Green onions, got my French thyme, and then we've got our spearmint, and then we got peppermint back here, and a big weed that's got to come out of the box. But we plan on planting some more herbs in here. This guy here, I say specifically I try to help Mother Nature. So part of helping Mother Nature is like I like to make sure that you know, I allow the insects to kind of do things. So all these little green buds are actually sunflower sprigs. So I grow one half of this back box all sunflowers. Then it allows the bees to come here and cross-pollinate everything. Okay, so that's what we've got going on here in this box with these little, got this little infrastructure here, this little trestle thing. We've got my wonderful buckets here, and these buckets again full of sequoia strawberries, very mature and developed. This comes in once a year for me. High yield, very high yield. We got a couple of boxes that we're gonna be provisionally getting ready. Need to get this guy ready. We're gonna, you know, got a lot of saplings or starter plants ready to go, and we're gonna plant some more today. So we're gonna be doing some JAYSTRAYS garden boxes today, and try to enjoy the spring planting so it can yield a fall harvest. Welcome to JAYSTRAYS, episode 13. Thanks for joining us. Alright, so here is the garden box. These are the seedlings that I've already gotten started. Got a couple of different radishes here. We got cukes, celery, red bell, green bell, sweet bell, kaleidoscope, peppercini, banana pepper. We got hot dragon, cayenne, Anaheim chili, serrano chili, habanero. We've got hot cayenne is the only one that hasn't come up yet. We got red beets, we got short carrots, we got Nananthus carrots, and we got rainbow carrots. So this is the first carousel, is what I like to call it. First carousel. It's going pretty well. We're going to get another one of these planters going, and then therefore we're able to you know, get another window box going, so that when it is appropriate that we can plant these in the garden boxes that I just showed you outside. So JAYSTRAYS, Episode 13. It's spring planting 24. Welcome. All right, welcome back. So we're continuing on our trajectory here. I introduced you to the raised beds, and that's kind of the end product. I showed you the other starter box, which I had already have in the bay window up front in the front of my house. Now we're gonna focus on getting another starter going. We're gonna be mixing some soil. We'll get that in the little containers here. We're gonna get our seedlings appropriately dispersed, and then we will label them accordingly. Now, because I started the first starter box at a certain time and now I'm starting another one, it's really because the seeds all have different times that they begin or recommended to get started in the ground. So for me, I already had whatever stage 1, that's what you'd already seen, all those little sprouts that are coming up, and then this will be stage 3. So we've got existing floral and fauna in the garden boxes I showed you, the herbs, the sequoia strawberries, the berries, all that stuff is gonna keep jumping off, but this is to augment that as well. So we got some good stuff going on here. We got some melons, we got some tomatoes, we got some beans, parsnip and fennel, some more peppers, we got some lettuces, and we got some more herbs. So that is that's our next step here, and then we'll go from there. All right, welcome to JAYSTRAYS, lucky number 13 episode. Thanks for joining me. All right, so the beginning of the setup here, we need both potting soil and some seed starting mix. So I kind of do half and half. Everybody's kind of got their own planting methods, as it were, but based on my starters that I already showed you earlier in our video here, this is kind of what I already started with, and I'm going to just try it again and see if it seems to work out. Just this half and half mixture. It's not bad right there. About half of that. And this is the seed starter. Do about half of this guy. And it's probably good. So, you can see it's not that much, but it's going to be enough to fill those little trays. So we're going to add some water to this guy and give it a mix. There's a little water here. Our friend the trow, he likes to hang out. Just doing Wang Chung. Alright, yeah, you can see that's becoming pretty nice in there. Let's get this nice brown mixture. Actually, I could probably even do a little more water in there. A little more water. Mind you don't want this to be soup, okay? But you do need to have some sort of moisture be retained in there. So you can actually have the two different soils mixed together. Number 2, if you already built some water into it, then it's going to pre-prep the soil. When the seeds are in there, they're going to immediately start germinating. Okay, so I don't know, some people, if they're, their method is to start with dry soil and then add water. Not my method. I believe that moistening the soil, kind of like it's already rained or something, and then I can pack the You can see that in there. So it's not soup. It's not even quite mud, but it's nicely mixed. And just a touch of water kind of left in there. And then we're going to go ahead and start filling our containers. All right. See what we're up to here. All right, so we're just getting this thing filled up here. We're about halfway done. You can arrange it in whatever manner. I kind of group things like beans together, tomatoes together, herbs together, melons together. So that's kind of my situation here, is to, you know, try to keep things somewhat organized. It just is, for me, it just works. You know, everybody's got their own methodology when it comes to this good stuff. Everybody's got their own success stories, and so we just like to kind of share what we're doing here that would okay, so we've gotten all of our seeds inside of all of our little boxes here. You know, they're all kind of just sitting in there. I don't push them down or anything like that. I let them just kind of fall out of my hands inside. And so we got quite a bit going on here. Just to kind of cover things once again, we got sweet tomatoes, beefsteak, we got those royal burgundy green beans, garden green beans, Greek oregano, sage, Long Island mammoth dill, marjoram. We got honey, rock, cantaloupe, crimson sweet watermelon, gross for tiger, fennel, parsnip, jalapeno. We got pak choy, baby choy, spinach. We got mesclun greens, and we've got collard greens from Georgia. So we've got a nice variety here, and we're going to go ahead and get these seeds covered up, and then we can get this guy sitting next to the other starter in the window. All right, let's see what's up. All right, so we're just filling this up. We're about halfway done with covering these guys. And again, we don't like to push down on anything. We're just lightly dropping the soil on top, and then just kind of spreading it around. The water that's already within the soil is going to kind of just pull it down, and it just kind of nestles itself right on top of the seeds without having to artificially push them or force them around, kind of like if they were naturally strewn in the wind, if that makes sense. So that's what we're doing here, is kind of just drop it in there and just kind of poke it around a little bit, just, you know, using your hands, your fingers, whatever is kind of the easiest way to do it, because then you can equally distribute it and make sure the coverage is consistent all the way around. So we're just about rounding the bend here. We got just a few more here to go. Give them a little coverage. Just a little bit of coverage. That's going to work out perfectly. Just the right amount of soil, right amount of water, right amount of seeds. The only thing left is the right amount of sun. And we're going to get that fixed up here in just a minute. Just kind of arrange it. All right, so we've got all our seeds nestled in there nicely. So we're good to go here. Thanks again for joining me. This is JAYSTRAYS. This is episode number 13. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Again, there's going to be all kinds of adventures coming really soon. You know, it's boat season, so we'll be getting some boating adventures, some more camping adventures, sometimes all of the above. So hope you guys enjoyed our little spring fling here. We're getting our spring plantings going, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. There we go. Final arrangement of all of the seedlings ready to go here at JAYSTRAYS.